The following is a presentation of Manatee Schools Television in association with TV production teachers and students.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Manatee Schools Game of the Week as we are in the home of the Pirates at Braden River High School as they take on the Palmetto Tigers. I am Frederick Stewart, your play-by-play for today, and I'm joined by a very special guest. And I'm going to let him introduce himself this time. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Isai Palacios here, student at Braden River High School. It's a pleasure being able to call this game here with you, Frederick.
It's a pleasure for you to be here with me, especially coming with so much experience as you, from what I hear on the grapevine, serve in the Braden River TV production, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Right. And a senior in his class, and he's going to use some of those talents here as we get into this game and hopefully spread his wings in the future. Going to be a quick turnover for the Pirates as that's out. And they're going to come up the other way, the Tigers. Crisscrossing is number 3, Brooke Brinker. She gets the ball back on the wing, wide open for the 3 off the iron, and the Pirates will recover. Back up the court the other way, being guarded heavily, mobbed by 3 Tigers. She's able to get out of that bloodbath and get it to her teammate down low who goes for the shot. That's Jordan Bullard, and they're going to fall on the ground. They're going to get a jump ball call here in favor of the Tigers. Palmetto going to inbound this one. And they're getting it over half court, getting into the hands of Smith. Smith's going to drop it down low, get right past the defender. And that shot was by Kamaya Johnson. She wasn't able to get that one back the other way. Sadie Barbour is going to give it up to Jordan Bullard. She's going to try to dump it off to the big man. Can't go, stolen away. The Tigers are now on a 2-on-2 situation. Binker goes in, can't finish. Back the other way, guarded closely on the sideline, uses that offhand to make some separation. Bullard gets it out of her hand, swings it over to Barbour. They're going to swing it to the corner, tries to get on the inside, stolen away again. The Tigers are running down. Brinker coming in, tries to throw it up, misses. Rebounded by Bullard. She's back the other way, steps out of bounds.
Nice defensive work from both teams there to be able to avoid points.
Definitely so. Tigers were absolute menace down there, pretty much slowing any attempt that Braden River had at a cup, getting a lot of steals. The Tigers have it now on the wing, dancing is Smith. Smith gets it out of her hands. She's going to give it to Johnson. Johnson back to Smith, open on the wing, shoots a shot, knocks it down.
Nice shot there.
Beautiful shot to get some of the first points on the board here. Check the replay. The form was there. She let it go, let it fly, and it fell into the cup. They're going to call that a 2. Foot was on the line. Up in the air. Miss rebounded twice, once more by Brooklyn Williams. The center down low, and Brooklyn's a big girl. And with that height, she's able to get that rebound very easily. Down low, the Tigers are able to get an offensive rebound. Ball bobbled, and she gets the call.
Nice job there from Smith to be able to draw the foul.
Good job for Smith. She was able to get down low, even though she was swarmed by Pirates, able to get the rebound and go up into the chest of the defender, get hands on her, and now she's at the charity stripe. Gets the shooter's bounce on the first. Able to sink the second as well. Palmetto giving a full press look here. Manning up, looking to get doubles. Pirates are able to get it over half court. Drives all the way inside, but brings it back out. Barbour, she's gonna dump it off to Williams. She's gonna get the and one. Too easy. And especially on the girls' level, when you see that, when you see such size, it's hard to compete with that.
Absolutely, and it creates such a big advantage, especially especially with the girls. There's not a lot that are that tall, so it's a great advantage for this Pirates team.
Definitely. So we see a lot of tall ladies at the college level, especially Division I, dominate just for the sheer size difference. They're back on the other side. Steal now from the Pirates if they're able to keep it. And they do, playing a little volleyball with that one. Back the other way is Bullard, but still behind the line. Got to try to get it over quickly here. Barbour just makes it in the nick of time. Drives to the same corner, is going to back it out, tries to go in, splits two defenders, finds a cutter, puts it up in the air, gets the bounce. McGrady able to bank that one in. 7-4. Tigers down by 3. They're cutting inside. Right hand finish, not able to go on the shot attempt. They're back the other way. Pirates, Jordan being smothered. She gets out of her hands. They cross the court line. McGrady has it, gives it to Barboro. She's going to take a look from the tray.
Ooh.
Doesn't make it. They get their own rebound, still doesn't make it. And there's going to be a foul call on number 11, Brooklyn Williams. Timeout now. So, from what we've seen so far, Isaid.
Yeah.
Isaid. See, I got it. I got it. I'm just thinking about the bowl. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm thinking about the bowl, putting it together, making your name. But from what we've seen so far, Isaid, what are your thoughts?
Both teams are showing great work on defense, being able to avoid the opportunities that they're presented. So it's mostly defense that are putting in the work. But you can't count out the offense as well with the Pirates and Williams, the big center there.
100%. This Pirates team, a lot less players. They're down a few for injury. But in general, just a lot less players on the roster, so every girl's going to have to pull their weight as far as offense and defense. And so far, the Pirates have been giving away a lot of offensive possessions that the Palmetto Tigers have been picking up. And that's what, even though the Pirates may have had so many turnovers, they're still up by 3.
Absolutely.
It's an early game. Some contact there, no whistle. Smith has it. She gets it out of her hands to the shooter, and that one's going to go off the glass. I don't know if she called bank. Doesn't matter, fell in anyway, 7-7. This game's tied up now. They're back the other way. Braden River finds the open cutter. That one's off the hands, and they're going to call that in favor of the Tigers.
Nice 3 there on the replay from Brinker.
Brinker brings it up, goes almost just over, but able to get out of her hand. She has it again, guarded closely by Bullard. And that one's going to be stolen away. Wide open lane. Bullard can't keep it. It's stolen back. It's stolen back again.
Oh.
Tipped by a Tiger defender out of bounds. So again, you see there that back and forth, both teams being very aggressive on defense, looking for steals. Wide open shot, not ready to play. And that one's going to be out of bounds on the Pirates. Back inside. They get it over the line. Tigers are there. Dropping it off to Smith. Smith's going to hit the cutter on the inside, and that's going to be another foul call on Brooklyn Williams, who already has 2 fouls, in foul trouble early, which is what you want to see if you're the Tigers. Try to force them to make her get off the court so that you guys can attack the inside even more efficiently.
Yeah, Brooklyn needs to avoid those fouls.
She shoots the first. Swish. Adeline Bull. And they're going to switch Brooklyn out, which is going to be a big hurt to this defense. That big interior presence is now missing.
Absolutely.
Bull misses the second. Leaping in the air to grab the rebound. I believe this jump ball will go the way of the Pirates. Good effort there by the Tigers. And going to be a foul call, getting a little chippy as they drove to the baseline. Pirates able to get it in. Fighting through contact. Ball stolen away by the Tigers from the full court press. Hits the inside, bounces off the hands, turnover back into the hands of the Pirates.
Nice defensive pressure there from Barber.
Great defensive pressure overall from this Tigers team. They're switching up the look here. At first, when they first started, they weren't doing this. And now, for the last few plays, they've consistently done it. And you can see why, because it's working. On the inside, wide open attempt there. That's going to be money from Ashanti Bell. Back the other way, Braden River wastes no time. Caught the cherry picker. Wasn't able to finish. They get the offensive rebound. Inside is Barber. And she hits it off the side of the backboard, out of bounds. And the Tigers having a Congo line form here. And they go with the split play. And they're back up the court. Brinker comes up, gets it out of her hands to Bell. Bell has it, drives in, gives it to Smith. Smith swings it over for the J on the baseline. Knocked down by Johnson. Silky smooth, so fresh and so clean.
Very nice shot there from Johnson.
Great shot from Johnson, and the defense is still ferocious. They get it out of their hands and over the line. McGrady has it, gives it to Barber. Barber gonna give it to Bullard. Back to McGrady. McGrady inside, attacks. Can't make it, able to scoop the rebound. Can't finish, they get another one. This one goes to Barber, and she sinks the triple.
Nice one there from Barber.
Barber able to sink that one, and McGrady fighting over it. It goes out of bounds.
McGrady on this Pirates team is looking very strong on both sides of the ball from what I've seen so far.
I believe she might be the second tallest player under number 11, Brooklyn Williams, which definitely helps when she's attacking, trying to finish over all those Palmetto defenders who are trying to clog the lane. Bullard has it. They give it to McGrady down low, and she gets fouled. And the Tigers bringing the substitution, number 10, Madeline Dawson, is going to be in the game now. Ball going to be inbounded by Barber. And it's ripped away and swatted and back to Braden Rivers' hands. McGrady's gonna air it out to Bullard. She's behind the line. Doesn't go, misses the iron. They're back the other way, pushing it up the court. Bell has it, dumps it off, no looker to Brinker. She misses. They get on the ground for it. Bell is fighting over it with Sinat. They don't get it. They're going to be called another jump ball in favor of the Tigers. They choose a safe option, the wide open option from behind the line. Bell shoots and misses. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Pirates. Tigers on the inside, shoots it up. Dawson missing, rebounded. Wide open three attempt, doesn't go, kicked out again. Smith has it, she's gonna shoot it, and she's gonna lace it with a little flare on the end. (15-10), 40 seconds and counting. They get it over half court. The Pirates are on the three line, going to work. Bullard being mobbed, and the ball stolen away. Don't worry, the camera's not facing the crowd. And we have people who always duck our camera, but it's not facing them. I just let them know so they don't have to hurt their backs. Inside to McGrady. She uses the shoulder to get some space. Puts it up with the right, can't go. Smith has it, picks it up. And she's going to get it right back. She's going to be the one to bring it up. 18 seconds and counting. 15-10. Gets it out of her hands, gives it to Bell. Smith again, wide open. And it falls in. Her second three attempt, her third long-range shot as we wind down for a few seconds here. And that's going to be off the tip of the backboard. So, yeah, you see on the replay there, Smith. With that, the end of the first quarter has come, 10-18. Tigers up by 8. What are you thinking right now?
I think the Tigers are looking strong after being down early in the game, so them being able to come back is really good for them.
I think the same thing as well. The Tigers have found their groove, especially defensively. They've been really locked in on getting the ball.
Absolutely.
Getting it, making it very difficult for passes. They're touching everything. They're in every lane. They're pressing before they even get to half. They're doing the full court press, trying to make them get out of the rhythm, get out of the offense flow that they want, and make them play their game. They've been doing an excellent job. And that's why they've been able to go up 8 points from when they were down earlier. That we break out of the between quarter break, 18-10. Tigers going to be the one to lead this off. Brinker has it, gives it to Smith. Smith swings it over to Johnson. Brinker on the wing, dumps it inside. They're going to kick it out to Smith again. She doesn't get the shot she wants. Great passing here from this Tigers team. They go for the shot. It's a miss, and they fight down low. Sanat really making sure she doesn't give up a jump ball there. Using her elbows, twisting and turning, they're back up. Bullard has it. She's going to work, dancing. Gives it to Sanat. She's going to give it to Barber. Sanat has it at the top of the key, tries to give a bullet pass there to McGrady. Goes off the hands. The other way, Tigers are running inside. Brinker has the open lane, uses it, can't finish.
Ooh.
The ball tapped out of bounds in favor of the Pirates as Barber was being guarded closely. McGrady has it, gets it out of her hands, gonna give it to Molly Lynch, her first appearance in the game. It's back the other way.
The Tigers are putting some great pressure on this Pirates team when they're on offense.
Back inside. Smith has it. She's open. Can't finish. Had an open shot at the basket there. And it's wide open. And again, rebounded by the Tigers. Smith takes a step back, another long-range shot. Doesn't go, and now will be a foul. But you get to see this Tigers team. They're really fighting hard on the inside to get every rebound possible. They don't mind getting down and dirty. You've seen the girls get on the floor as well to fight for a possible rebound. McGrady goes in, dumps it off to Bullard, and it's stolen away. McGrady tries to make up for it, and she does, able to get the steal. Bullard, McGrady, no one else to be found. Easy points for the Tigers.
Nice recovery there from the Pirates on that drive.
And the other way. Tigers, top of the key. Brinker tries to put it inside, misses, able to recover. Smith has it, takes this James Harden step back, doesn't shoot. She's inside. Brinker's going to attack, tries to put the floater over, misses the iron, and recovered by the Pirates. Back the other way. Barber has it, gives it to McGrady. McGrady winging this one out to Bullard. Bullard to Lynch. Lynch on the inside, got it stolen away. Knocked the glasses off someone's face. Stuart Little. Johnson was fouled there. Good news, the glasses were 100% safe.
Always a great sign.
Too expensive these days to buy a new pair of lens for them to be breaking in a game. I wish you got to see people wear those cool goggles like they did back in the day, you know, like the Horace Grant, or like the Emmitt Smith ones where you just have giant goggles on your face instead of glasses. I always thought those were pretty cool. Anyway, Palmetto going to sub in a fresh face here. Madeline Dawson going to get on the court. And Bell's going to be in. Swings it. Dawson touches it. They're going to give it to Johnson down low, and she's going to get fouled.
Very close call there from the ref.
It's the worst part about being a ref is that no one's really happy with you. If you make a good call, the other team doesn't like it. And if you make a bad call against them, the other team doesn't like it. But we appreciate what they do. First one's a miss. And in the words of every hooper ever, they say the ball don't lie.
Absolutely.
So we'll see if she makes the second. Johnson on the line, shoots. Doesn't go. Stolen away here. And it looked like a good, simple recovery from McGrady. But Tigers got in there, calls a jump ball. McGrady gets the inbound. Being guarded heavily. Jordan gets it. And they're going to have the foul call now.
Kamaya Johnson on the Tigers is putting an incredible amount of pressure whenever they inbound the ball. It's nice to see.
It's good to see the intensity. You just hope that players will play with their hands up and not foul. Don't give them a bailout of situation. Inside is Lynch. Lynch looks, likes the shot, takes it, misses. That one goes off the hands of Brinker. And it's going to be a timeout now by the Tigers.
No points scored yet for the Tigers since coming back from the break. So this seems like a very good, nice timeout for them.
Yeah, you know, got to figure out what's going on. Maybe you need to slow your offense down. Maybe you need to, you know, clean up the game. Again, both sides have been a little bit careless with the ball, making passes that are easily intercepted or not being strong with it after the rebound or just not being strong with it in general. And when you have things like that happening, it makes it tough to win any game giving up possessions.
Of course. Always need to stay locked in, as they say.
Got to be locked in. 10 toes down. Standing on business. Sign language edition. Back inside. Bullard has it. Going to give it over to Barber. Back to Bullard on the wing. They're playing patty cake. This one's flown over McGrady's head into the hands of a spectator. It'll be a turnover. The Tigers have it. They give it to Bull. Bull gives it to Brinker. And again, Brinker makes a pass there, and you can see the defense was draped all on her, and it made it too easy for the defense to get in between that. And when you have passes like that, you're just asking for a turnover.
Yeah, always need to look for who's there and who's open.
And get that pass like they're passing right now on a straight line. Good one to Brinker, no look there it was. Gives the floater, can't get the shooter's bounce this time. It's rebounded by Bell and stolen away. Sanat got that one. Gets it out of her hands to Barber. Barber now coming up the other side, getting pressed, gives it to Bullard. Bullard to Sanat. Sanat to Lynch. In the corner, she drives, kicks it out. Looking, gets it to Barber, who's open in the corner. Unable, she saw her, now she's able to give it to her. McGrady has it, back to the basket, goes to work, misses. That one's gonna be floated in the air and out of bounds, turnover.
These passes for Palmetto are not anything like what we were seeing in the first quarter. It's all careless, and they're just turning the ball over every possession now.
Yes, that's what we're seeing. And they had a good situation there, potential 2-on-1. Just wasn't able to capitalize because of the turnover. Barber is here. She kicks it inside to McGrady. McGrady gives it to Williams, who's making her resurgence in the game after being in foul trouble earlier. She missed. Tigers have the rebound. Great outlet pass. Going to hit the cutter in transition. Good find there from Bull. I believe she passed it to Bell, who was cutting. No, excuse me. That was Brinker who was cutting inside. You check the replay. McGrady on the other side going to work.
Oh.
Ooh. And the push. It looked like from Williams, they're just going to call a common foul.
Already her third foul of the game, and we're still in the second quarter.
Yeah. Definitely don't want to see that from your tallest player who can give you the most defensive and offensive advantage. 3 fouls just the second quarter, so she's going to be sitting a little bit more. And that one's out of bounds. Pirates back out. Barber has it. Crosses the half court. Dumps it off to McGrady on the elbow. McGrady puts it on the ground.
Oh.
Tried to rip left and finish, couldn't with the right hand. They're down the court. Tigers are all the way. Easy lay for Brinker. Timeout called by Braden River.
Brinker is starting to get hot here for the Tigers. She's already put up, I believe, 5 points this quarter.
Yeah, she's been absolutely on fire, and it's mainly her been in transition.
Yeah, she's
getting down that court.
Yeah, she's gotten the ball most of the times on a fast break, and she always finds herself open. So it's very important for this Tigers team to find her, and Pirates just need to find a solution for her.
Yeah. You know, the way they're getting the rebounds, securing them, and then just looking up, getting them down the court. And one of the most important parts is that everyone runs their lane.
Yeah.
So she's done a great job of running her lane and making sure she's in position. So when she gets down the court, they look up. She's wide open, 2-on-1. It's an easy lay. We come into the game now, 22-12, with only 20 seconds remaining, I believe. I can't see the clock. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's just a break clock. We have plenty of more time remaining in the quarter. Once this timeout is over, it'll tell us. But now the lead is up by 10. It's the biggest lead we've seen so far. 2 minutes and 56 seconds left remaining. And I know Braden Rivers feeling the pain of having one of their biggest players on the bench.
Yeah, Sarai Castro, who unfortunately got injured last game during senior night, unable to play this game, so this is hurting the Pirates here tonight.
Braden River has it. Bullard gives it to Barber. Barber who gives it to Bullard. Doesn't see Sanat in the corner. They're going to give it to McGrady. They close inside. McGrady goes, gets the rebound, puts it up again, and gets fouled. And you can see that height and those long arms of McGrady. She's able just to kind of sky over all the other girls and get her hands on every rebound. She's at the line. She's a quick free throw routine. Not a second wasted.
Just wants to get on with it.
She's in. She goes 0 for 2 from the line. And a little street ball there, like it bonked off someone's head. She was trying to hit the big man down low. Bullard has it, gets it out of her hands, give it to Barber to bring up the court. She's gonna swing it over to Lynch. Lynch back to Barber. Tries to drive inside, gets stuffed. They give it to Sinet, who's open. Toes were on the line, missed the shot anyway. And they're back up the court. Bull has it. Swings it over to Johnson. Johnson to Brinker. Johnson on the wing. Bull in the corner, being attacked, gets trapped, gets bumped, able to get through, get the ball over our hands. Johnson's gonna have a shot. Gonna find the side of the rim, and that's gonna be out of bounds.
Looks like a substitution for the Tigers. Smith coming in for, I believe that is number 2, Adeline Bull.
McGrady down low. Not able to make it, still stayed around, able to get the ball to the ground, miss the open attempt there and missed the second putback. And Lynch tried to come and play defense. They went right past her. Smith has it, skies the lay. Not able to finish. And the Pirates are the other way. Bullard inside, gets touched, almost stolen away. Lynch has it, finds McGrady, being walled up. Doesn't matter, shoots the shot anyway. Goes out of bounds, gonna be a turnover on the Pirates. Tigers are back up the other way. Binker gives it to Smith. Tried to drop it to the center. Too much contact, the ref blew the whistle. The center was unhappy at first when she got hit. She was very confused. She thought the whistle should be blown, and it was.
Head coach Scott Woolham for the Pirates is unhappy with how this Pirates team is looking.
Smith throws up a long bomb up there. Didn't go. And it looks like they called a jump ball. 45.3 seconds remaining. Turnaround jumper attempt, and they're going to call a foul there. Coach absolutely irate at that one.
That one was debatable for me. I didn't see much contact. Yeah, head coach Scott Woolham not happy with that call.
Coach Scott. And this gym's so packed, you know, you can't even hear what he's saying. Yeah, that was a tough call there. It looked like she got all ball from our angle, but the ref was looking at it from another side, so potentially not. At the line.
Oh.
And they missed both. Ball able to be recovered. Out of bounds. 37.5 left in the quarter. Inside, quick pass, quick shot, easy bucket. Johnson laces the close jumper. They're back the other way. Inside to McGrady. As she goes to work, gonna get a call. Coming to the game for the first time, Jalea Hargrove. Getting the foul call as well.
These are crucial points that McGrady needs to score.
She knocks down the first. I can't just get over how quick McGrady's free throw is. As soon as she gets it, 2-pound dribble, spin, already gone. You can't even blink for it's out of her hand. She goes 1 for 2.
Oh. Nice little fight there for the ball.
A big fight which pays off for the Pirates. Hopefully they can score some points to close out the half here. Try to get this deficit a little bit more under control. And it's going to be a foul call there off the bump. And they are in the bonus, so they're going to get 2 shots at the line. Coach sending Sanat, Belanika Sanat is going to be the one at the line this time. Her first attempt. And this is the first.
Only 17 seconds left in the half. This is crucial.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she looked like she went off a little early there. It's gonna be a lane violation, so she's gonna get another shot. Hargrove. Just slightly early there. And she makes some pace, sinks the second. Quick inside, 10 seconds left. They shoot a tray ball. Doesn't go, but they get the rebound. Looking, little time. They dump it off to Johnson, who shoots a sky hook right there. And it's going to be 0.3 seconds remaining. And pretty much almost, I believe that's humanly impossible to get off in time.
Would be impressive if she did get it off there.
It would have been impressive. If she would have synced a half court, a full court shot, that would have been insane. I might have did a backflip or something. I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the half there. 24-14. Saeed, what do you see?
I think the Pirates just need to come back from the half and be able to score some points and keep defending nicely. They held off the the Tigers, excuse me, to as little points as they could, but just unable to convert on the opportunities that they get. Yeah,
for sure. I think the Pirates just got to play a little bit cleaner ball. They've been giving a lot of their possessions away, and I think that's where the deficit is now, especially once the Tigers started finding their rhythm and shots started falling. You can't keep giving that many points away or that many offensive rebounds and not expect to give up points. As you saw there, closing out, they gave up an offensive rebound, gave them even another chance to score, and they capitalized. So hopefully the Tigers can clean up, and if they can get their big men back in motion and be able to run both McGrady and Williams, that'd be a big issue for this Tigers team, as they were unable to really score over Williams. But she's been out due to foul trouble.
Yeah, she just needs to stay out of trouble. She does very good for the Pirates on defense, so she definitely needs to stay out of trouble.
Yeah, she just needs to play a cleaner game and she'll be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after the halftime break with more MSTV action. Don't go anywhere.
Blah, blah, blah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to MSTV as we are in the home of the Braden River Pirates as they look to defend from the Mault. Palmetto Tigers right now down by 10. They're looking to hopefully cook up something and lock in and resurface and maybe get this game under control before it gets out of there.
Yeah, absolutely. Them only scoring 2 points in the second quarter was not ideal for the Pirates. So for them, they need to make sure they score some points and be able to defend against this Palmetto team. As Brinker now takes it, now passes it to her. Now gives it to her teammate. I can't quite see the number, unfortunately. Nice fight there. Looks like the ball will be in possession of the Tigers, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like they called a foul there. Sanat wrapped around. I believe that was maybe Johnson. And the ref blew the whistle.
Nice shot there. Missed, rebounded. Oh, nice block there from McGrady, able to take it back out. Now drives in, puts it up. Oh, that will be a foul called off the missed layup. McGrady going to the line to shoot two.
Going to be a turnover there. Offensive foul on McGrady charging. She came in and ran over the young lady. And be back the other way up the court.
Now with Brinker, dishes it out to Bell. Bell puts it up, ooh, off the rim there. Foul called.
And the whistle just being used liberally tonight, just on both ends. Foul, foul, foul. Definitely a lot different than we saw earlier, as they were letting them play a little harder.
Ball now with Barber. Barber finds Bullard. Jordan Bullard looking to make a difference here. Now with Barber. Oh, Barber just loses possession. Brinker putting some pressure on Bullard for the ball. Jump ball called. As we see some substitutions come in for both sides. And the ball will stay in possession with the Pirates. Bullard now with the ball. Finds Lynch, now back with Bullard. Lynch looking for Williams, now back out with Bullard, who passes it to Lynch. Oh, nice block there from number 4, Kamaya Johnson, as the Tigers are now back into their own side. Ball now puts it up, nice layup there from Smith. Able to make the score 14-26, makes it 12 for her tonight.
It looks there from Johnson to throw it behind her. Smith picked it up, put it in, and now it gives them a little steam there. I heard the crowd come alive.
Nice job from Johnson there to get a hand on it.
And these Tigers bringing out the claws for the second half, starting off strong, defensively causing issues.
That's been about what the game's been all night tonight, as Barber takes one from deep. Unable to get it in. Oh, now with Williams. Williams still has possession. That one's knocked out of her hands from Smith. As there's a jump ball called, I believe, will be in possession of the Tigers. Brinker taking it up court for the Tigers. Now with Smith. Smith finds Johnson. Shot put up, no good. That one's up again, and that one's going to be a foul called on Lynch, sorry. Her second foul of the night.
Lynch a little bit too much contact. Draw the whistle to the line will be Johnson. Maya Johnson, who's been instrumental on defense and on offense as a point leader for the Tigers, but missed the first one.
Looking to make it 5 points for her tonight with this free throw. Goes 0 for 2 from the line, as Barber now has the ball for the Pirates. Finds Bullard. Now back with Barber. Lynch now with the ball, looking for a teammate. Finds Barber, who dishes it out to Sinat, who puts it up for 3, no good. Now back with Snow. Palmetto takes it away. Deep pass thrown. Now with Brinker. Brinker puts it up. No good off the rim, as there's a whistle. Looks like a foul called on number 4 for the Tigers, Kamaya Johnson. Makes it her 3rd foul of the night.
Johnson has been playing very hard tonight, has been racking up some whistles as well, but comes with the territory of aggressive defense.
Bullard now with the ball for the Pirates. Finds Barber. Barber puts it up for 3. No good from the shot there from deep 3 for Barber. He's out of bounds, and that is now with the Tigers. As we see a substitution come in. Kamaya Johnson gets subbed out as there's a timeout called from, I believe, the Tigers. Yes, the Tigers did call the timeout.
And, you know, as we come in, we see the Tigers have the same game plan, stay very aggressive, and it's been working for them, really shutting down that Pirates offense. And, you know, I know coach isn't too happy, but, you know, I feel like the whistle's been fair both ways.
Absolutely. We've seen calls from both sides, but I think the main story of tonight is the absence of Sarai Castro for the Pirates, as the Pirates are now down by 12. And that is just not what you like to see if you're the Pirates.
Not what you want to see at all. And then, again, with Brooklyn Williams being on the bench, you have 2 very tall players who are unable to be in action. Sorry, 2 very monumental players who are unable to be in action all the time, especially with your big. Imagine her and McGrady on the floor functioning at a high level.
Yeah, usually they're a good power duo, as Castro can shoot from about anywhere. So her not being able to do that tonight for the Pirates is detrimental to this team. As we see Brinker now with the ball, finds Bull. Nice pressure there from Sinat, as the shot is up, and that is good from number 10, I believe. Yes, number 10 on the Tigers, Madeline Dawson, as Barber now for the Pirates, looking for a teammate, finds Williams. Williams drives in, looks to put it up. That one's in, but I believe a foul was called, yes.
Williams drives in, puts it on the ground, attacks, breaks through 2 defenders, gets the and 1 call. So she's going to go to the line to hopefully complete the 3-point play.
Pirates need this if they want a chance at coming back. down by 12. As it's up and no good there for Williams. Oh, Lynch able to get the steal, unable to put it up and in. As she's looking for somebody. As nice pressure there from Smith. Barber now looking for a chance. Finds Sanat. Sanat looking for Williams. Finds her. Puts it up. No good. Lynch able to recover. Lynch drives in, goes up, and there's a foul called.
They're going to call the foul on Smith there after Lynch shot the shot. Coming in hot. She was up, hands were up. However, she used her body, bumped into her. That's going to draw the whistle.
100% of the time as Lynch looks to make it 4 points for tonight. That one's up and good for her first one. Ooh, unable to convert on her second shot. That one knocked out of bounds. Oh, she shoots on the wrong basket. She shoots at the wrong hoop.
Wow. Didn't think I see that.
Some confusion there as that one's up for three. No good. As Lynch now driving up with the ball. She's going into the paint, dishes it back out to Barber, who puts it up for three, and it's in!
Money shot there, and they're gonna call a timeout here on the replay. You check it out.
The Pirates are getting hot now. This is exactly what they needed after being down by 12 and now able to cut the lead that the Tigers had down to 6.
Absolutely phenomenal work by them. And again, it's just they've cleaned up their act, not giving up all those. Check the replay there. Absolute swish. And the one thing you can see about this Braden River team was Barber. She was locked in. She was ready to get right back on defense, not even concerned that there was a timeout call. But
absolutely.
This is exactly what they need coming into the quarter, that momentum to get this crowd going, get them behind them, and find some hope and understand that they are still in this game.
Looks like now that the Pirates are now finding that gear that they needed to shift into. They're all fired up now. And Barber hyping up her team as one of the team captains. As we now see Brinker for the Tigers dishes it to Smith. Smith looking for a teammate, finds Dawson. Now with Bell, who puts it up, and that's in.
An absolute tough jumper in the middle for Bell over a defender. Able to get the bounce in off the backboard.
Oh, and a travel is going to be called on Sanat. That ball will now be in the possession of the Tigers. Ball now with Brinker, who finds Bell. Bell, oh, and another travel called, and this time it's on the Tigers and on Bell.
Both teams just trading possessions. Each possession counts, especially in games this close.
As Barber now with the ball for the Pirates. Ooh. Able to find her teammates. Now that's with Williams. Oh, and that one's going to be blocked by number 14, Smith, for the Tigers. That goes out of bounds. Will still be with the Pirates, but nice block there to avoid points.
Huge block from Smith, and she even flexed on her afterwards. Just mean.
Sanat found open on the corner. She still remains with the ball, and that one's going to be knocked out of her hands. The whistle is going to be called. That one's going to be on, I believe it was on number 1, Belanika Sanat. Another timeout will be called.
You saw Sanat there on that last play. She was going to hit Williams, who was open. However, sneaking up to her was Smith, and with those long arms and that reach, she was able to block that one. And her teammate was there to help back her up, just swiped it out of Sanat's hand. She had it there too long, it was crowded. They were able to get the steal, and they got the foul. into the timeout now. And are there anything in particular that you're seeing that's different about this Braden River team?
It looks like that they're more so putting more power onto this offense now than they were before. They're able to cut the lead down that the Tigers had. So them being able to get some points up on the board in the third quarter, it's very important for this team.
Definitely so. You know, when you have momentum like this, you want to make sure you keep carrying it. And how do you keep carrying momentum? You keep making the right plays.
Yeah, exactly. Momentum is key, but so is consistency, and I believe the Pirates just need to keep that consistency up.
Definitely so. If they can keep doing what they're doing now, they may be able to cut this lead even further. They had it as close to 6, and now they're back at 8. So the game's not out of reach at all. It's just all about continuing to build on success.
Absolutely. Both teams break their huddle from the timeout, and Tigers now taking it up court. Ball with Bell, who finds Brinker. Brinker able to find Smith. Oh, and that one goes through the legs, I believe, of Johnson. That will be out of bounds, and that will be Pirate ball. The Tigers bench trying to hype up their team on the court as we now see them on defense as Lynch found open in the paint. That one's up and good for the Pirates, makes the score 30-24. As Tigers now driving up, that's with Bell, who puts it up and off and in off the glass.
Buckets being traded back and forth. The gym energy's building.
As now with Lynch. Lynch loses the ball to Bell. Now with Brinker, who finds herself wide open for a layup, who misses it. Put back by Bell, who misses it as well. Brinker able to find Bell, who gives it to Johnson. And that is now going to be a jump ball. And will be Pirate ball.
And then again, you see there, the Tigers just able to touch every possession at least twice. If they miss, they're able to get that offensive rebound. And that's been one of the barriers keeping the Pirates behind right now.
Absolutely, and as you see there, this defense, the pressure that they're putting, that's making a huge impact here against the Pirates. Barber finds Williams. Back with Barber. Now with Bullard, who has Barber. Oh, Williams. Oh, and that's going to be foul called. I believe that will be with the Pirates, as Williams will shoot 2. That's first one to come for Williams. No good on the first one. We see number 2, Adeline Bull, come back into the game for Bell.
Bull, who's very impactful earlier in the first half, looking to make some noise this one.
Oh, and Williams misses her second as Lynch gets the ball, and that would be a jump ball, but will be with the Tigers. Now with Brinker. Oh, nice little move there from Brinker, who just loses possession of the ball. As Barber is getting pressured by 2 people, as now the ball is with Bullard. Puts it up, and that is off the rim, no good. As that one's gonna go out. Last touch by the Pirates will be Tiger ball. Pirates looking a little disorganized. They need to sort that out so that they can get back to this game, as we see the Tigers now looking. Bull finding Brinker, who loses it, as that is now with Barber. Now with Bullard on the fast break here now. Now with Barber. Oh, contact there. Nice call there from the referee.
Intense defense leading to some more whistles. And this is what the Pirates want. They want to get inside. They want to get hands. They want to get calls because they're able to score points without time being ran off the clock, and that's very important as we start to get into the fourth quarter. The time is starting to run a little slim for them.
Barber able to put the first one up. As we see number 14 Smith get subbed out of the game after committing her 4th foul.
And that's huge for the Tigers because she's been the lifeblood of the defense and offense.
Absolutely, with 14 points scored as Barber misses her 2nd free throw. As here we go with Brinker now. Brinker shoots it and just goes in with just 30 seconds left in this 3rd quarter.
It looks like no one stopped Brinker on her way to the basket. They just kind of let her run all the way down the court, uncontested.
And that's something that this Pirates defense need to figure out. As you see again, she just keeps getting the ball, and she's gonna drive in. And that is gonna be a foul committed by number 21, Sadie Barber. Only her 2nd foul of the night. Brinker looking to get into the double digits on her points tonight. So here comes the first free throw. And that's up and in to make it 10 points for her tonight. Makes the score 25-35.
Down by 10 again, potentially could be down by 11. Not what you want turning into the 4th quarter for the Pirates.
That one's up and no good off the rim. As that one's up and ooh, just rolls out. As that one's getting fought for on the ground. Still up for grabs now with the Pirates. Now Lynch, who loses possession but still will remain with the Pirates.
3.6 seconds. People in the crowd unhappy there. They felt that when Sinet dived over the top, there should have been a whistle blown. I believe it was a possession issue.
Pirates need to hurry up and get the ball up as they lose possession with 1 second to go. Are they going to shoot it as Brinker hasn't? She does not get the shot off in time. As the score at the end of the 3rd quarter will remain 35-25 in the way of the Tigers.
Yeah, and as we come into this 4th quarter, we've seen that the Pirates did do some good things as far as, you know, trying to keep up energy, getting inside, getting those calls, but defensively and offensively, they just haven't been responsible. They still have had the turnover issue, and the Tigers have been, Palmetto Tigers have been capitalizing on that all game. Offensive rebounds has been a big issue. They've done a great job by getting number 14, Maya Smith, in foul trouble. She's been their top scorer and one of their best people on defense for the Tigers, and with her being off the court, that may be able to open up some opportunities for this Braden River team.
Absolutely, and we did see them get as close as 6 points to the Tigers. So I feel like if they're able to stay consistent on defense and able to you the scoring on offense, it will be very important for them as we get to the final quarter.
100%. You wish you could see some more production from Brooklyn. You know, one of the things she's doing is she's getting the ball, putting it on the ground with a bunch of people around her. And as a big person, as a big man or a center, that's a no-no. Because you got to remember, you're taller than everybody. You want to keep the ball up high, so they got to either hit your arms and give you a call, or you're able to just keep it up and finish.
Absolutely.
As we come back into this game, the Tigers are up by 10, 35-25, 4th quarter's on the go. Inside is Bull. Bull gets it stolen away by Barber. Barber gets it out of her hands to Bullard, the senior. Jordan Bullard directing traffic, picks it up, and is looking, and the ball is stolen away. She telegraphed the pass. They have an open lane. They go all the way. Easy lay. That's Brinker, who was able to get that one in easily. Barber drives to the right, gives it to Lynch, who's on the inside. She's going to go all the way, gets the whistle. And that's going to send her to the line there. But again, you see already another turnover that leads to easy buckets, transition buckets for the Tigers.
And it always ends up being Brinker for the Tigers to just be there and just finish for them.
She's at point, you know, so that means when the ball is stolen, she's the one closest to be able to take off and run down the court and get into position.
Yeah, and the times that I've watched Palmetto play against Braden River here, Brinker's always been a problem for this Pirates team on defense, so this is something that they need to get sorted out.
That one rebounded by Williams. Another one. Another one.
Oh, my goodness.
Williams able to get it and fought over again. Tigers able to get out of that situation. 3 shot attempts, no finish. They got lucky. Back the other way. Tigers wide open lane. Going to go up against Williams. Misses. Tried to give it off to Lynch. Going to be a jump ball. Called in favor of the Pirates. Going to bring in Ashanti Bell for the Tigers. Now up 12. Barber's coming down with some pace. Gives it to Bullard, who's on the wing. Going to give it back to Barber. They go hit Lynch on the inside. Stolen, batted out of her hands by Johnson.
Oh.
And they're on the ground. They get it. They pop it up. And they're wide open. There's Brinker again. This time evening it up. Gets a bucket on the left side. She has 14 now. So 2 scores in double digits. You can see the wide open shot there on the replay. Timeout called by the Pirates. So again, you see, first 2 baskets for the Tigers off of a steal and open fast break.
This is just something that the Pirates have a super strong weakness on. I mean, being able to see the Tigers just convert on every opportunity they get presented is just something that the Pirates need to get sorted, as they're down now by, I believe, 14 heading into the final part of this game. So this is horrible if you're the Pirates.
Definitely so. I mean, it's just players got to be stronger with the ball and not telegraph the passes. We saw one from Bullard on the closest side to us. She had the ball, she picked it up instead of keeping her dribble. And when she was looking, they were stalking her eyes, stalking her hands, and when she passed it, they were able to bite on it. That last one we saw, they passed to the inside to Lynch, and it just got zapped away. There was 3 defenders on her. She wasn't able to be strong or get out her hands. Easy money for the Tigers. Bullard has it. She's dribbling towards the middle. Gives herself her space. Barber on the wing now. Drives baseline. Shoots to Jay. Rolls off. Sanat on the ground. Another jump ball. This one's going to go the way of the Tigers.
Something that the Pirates could capitalize on is the foul trouble with number 5, Ashanti Bell, being in the game now with 4 fouls.
Playing a dangerous game. Tigers putting the hands of Bull, who's going to get out of her hands and give it to Bell, who Euro steps, can't finish off the super high lay, gets the rebound and one.
My goodness. I believe that was on, the foul was on Williams as well. So that's, oh no, sorry. Looks like that was on Barber.
Relentless effort play by Ashanti Bell. Stayed with it, able to get contact and the points. Unable to make the free throw. This one wrestled away by Williams. She's getting slapped on the arms there, so they're going to give her the whistle. And again, that's what you want to see from Williams every time. Getting that ball, bringing it down strong, not allowing anyone to get a piece of it. We see the replay for Bell, who was able to scrape it up off the ground. One man trash, another man's treasure. Led to some buckets for her. Inside Lynch, coach directing them like a playwright, and they're giving it to her. Williams has it. Another timeout called by Coach Woolham, but if you saw him on the sideline there, he was telling his girls, swing, swing, get it to Williams down low. She's the biggest, tallest girl that we have Why aren't we getting it to her every time? It's like having Shaq in the paint and you're not giving it to him. Give it to him every time.
Yeah, they need to capitalize with her size. She can be a huge problem for the Tigers, but her not getting the ball is just giving free points to the Tigers as well.
Especially with a smaller lineup. I mean, you have Williams, if they pan to the Braden Riverside, standing next to McGrady, and you can look at them and see that they're two of the tallest players out there. And so if you have both of them down low in the paint, it's going to be tough to get a rebound over them, and it's also going to be tough to alter their shots. Whenever we see Williams get a rebound and she catches it up high, she can just put it right back up. No one can touch her. Or if they do, they're going to get the foul call, which is even better for the Pirates right now, as they are trying to score as many points without running as much time off the clock as possible.
Yeah, and that's just something that they need to get sorted out quick with only 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the game.
41-27, down by 14. Full court press now in action. They give it to Smith, who's makes her return into the game. Being guarded by Barber, steps to the side, dumps it inside. Swish, swish, swish. Big shot bucket there from Dawson. Gets the crowd jumping. And they're back up the court for Barber. And she has it, she's looking, she's gonna get it to Lynch, who's gonna get it inside. Stalked by Johnson, stolen away now by the Tigers. They're on the run. Brinker has it, she goes through two defenders, lays it, can't make it, gets it rebounded by the Tigers. Out, kick out to Johnson on the wing. Doesn't go, Smith has it against Williams. Tried to go up, looked like she was looking for more so to call, unable to get it. McGrady, one-on-one. Easy right-hand lay in transition. 29-43. They're back down, Smith has it. He's gonna give it to Brinker. Brinker goes up the sideline and out of bounds. Felt like she should get the whistle.
Yeah, it looks like she was looking for a call on a push, but referee says no.
They're back the other way. You see McGrady, who's going to work again, able to get another bucket there. Some quick buckets back-to-back from McGrady. 31-43, down by 12. Brinker dribbling through a traffic jam, dumps it off to Johnson. Brinker to Kamaya Johnson, who's waiting for it down low. Like Santa. Williams, who gets it wide open, and there it is.
That's what you need to do more times, seeing Williams wide open in the paint right next to the basket.
Effortless. You check the replay there. Jordan swing, she's wide open. And even with the contest from Smith, it was nothing. She just turns around, catch, turn, bucket. Catch, turn, bucket. It should be like a factory. It should be like they're producing buckets. Trademark play. Catch, turn, bucket.
And that's what they need more now, as it's 12 points now of a gap between the Tigers and the Pirates.
And they just closed it to this 12 points, because at first they were only down by 12 points.
Yeah.
And then the Tigers again went on another run. And now they're closing it down. Again, time is just slowly but surely coming down. I believe that we're at like 2:40 left.
Around there, yeah. They just need to make sure they get as much points, but also stay consistent on defense.
Definitely, got it. There's no chance for you to be able to give up points now.
Just under 4 minutes remaining.
Every second counts. Dawson's going to be the one inbounding. You see the Pirates are now paying a full court man. They're coming in hard. Easy points for Bell, and you see no one picked her up. She was essentially able just to walk in.
Yeah, no pressure at all there. That's just something they need to improve on, if that one's up for McGrady and good.
Nice basket there. McGrady turning the corner, able to lay it in. Johnson, nice rip move straight to the basket.
These Tigers are getting hot.
Putting on a show out there. Barber gave it to Lynch. Lynch to McGrady. McGrady on the inside, fights for the rebound. But he last touched by the Tigers. The Braden and River Pirates will maintain possession. And you see they're going in reverse there. Good work, good pass from Barber to Brady, and Brady makes a simple move, but effective. Lynch shoots that one, or a great pass, I should say. An assist to Williams, who again catches the ball over a defender. Nothing she can do, easy buckets. Down by 12, 49 to 37.
These Pirates need to put pressure on these Tigers. They're just leaving wide open looks.
Good rebound there. They're going down the court. Swing it to Lynch. She's wide open. Good finish. Good way to catch him. And Coach Williams calling for him to get up. They're back the other way. Tigers fighting. Bell has it wide open from the three, misses. Williams, great rebound. Lynch has it, couldn't keep hold of it. Johnson's gonna get it. They miss. Ball thrown out of bounds. And Coach Williams telling them to calm down. Understand, at this point, every play matters. Only 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Big shot there, miss. But she's gonna wrap up and get the jump ball. It's gonna be called in favor of the Pirates.
Still down by 10. They need to hurry up, get some points, and make sure they're not allowing the Tigers to score any.
Lynch has it, quick pass to McGrady, who gets it in. Who's found her stride late in this fourth quarter. Back-to-back buckets for her. Bull has it. They're holding it. They're trying to play keep away. Smith has it. She's gonna put it inside. Bull gets it last. She gets it off the glass. Easy money for the Tigers. They're back up the other way. Barber has it. Looks, gives it to Lynch. Lynch is mobbed. Gets out of that double team. Able to give it to McGrady, who's unable to finish. Williams finishes, though, for the and one.
That's exactly what the Pirates needed.
And now in the championship hour, where her team needs her most, she needs to knock down a free throw, complete the three-point play, and get some points on the board while the clock is stopped. It looks like they have a sub for the shooter here for Williams. She's going to take a quick break. Unable to make the shot. Back the other way, Smith drives in, tries the Euro through Williams. Great job, great defense by her, standing straight up. Lynch goes in, defender on her shoulder, tried to put it up. McGrady gets the rebound and rolls off the tip of the rim. And, you know, again, championship hour. Every single free throw is important, but especially when we're deep in a game like this, these free throws are the most important. Makes the first.
Nice swish there.
And you can see Williams, who they wanted to sub out a little earlier, she's going to get her a quick breather. And we come back into this game, into a timeout.
Now the Pirates only down by 6, able to cut that lead that the Tigers once had, which was around 15, I believe. So this is, for them to be able to cut down more than half of it is very important for them with only about, I believe, a minute left to go.
Very impressive. Again, they've tightened up the game. You don't see nearly as many turnovers. And they're getting down that court and they're attacking that basket. Williams was a huge part of that turnaround, and McGrady. Can't discredit her as well, but Williams being that big presence down low, easy buckets every time, and McGrady coming in transition. She's a big girl as well. She's able to lay it up and in. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this quick break on MSTV.
As now back with 1 minute to go. The Tigers are driving up. Bell puts it up and good off the layup through contact. As the score is now 45-53. Barber now with the ball for the Pirates. Finds Bullard, puts it up, no good. Rebound now with the Tigers. As that one's with Brinker. Brinker puts it up, foul called. 2 to come for Brinker.
Brinker gets slapped on the arm there by the senior Bullard, and that's going to be her third. No, it's going to be her. That's her first foul of the night, so she's been playing a relatively clean game.
First one no good for Brinker.
Not what you want to see from the Tigers, especially with the game being as close as it is now. Only down by 8 coming into the last minute.
That one's up and good for Brinker. Makes it 15 points for it tonight, as now Barber looking to get something going, down by 9. That's Sinat, now passes it to Barber, now with McGrady, who puts it up no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Now with Smith. Smith, deep pass, and that is up and good for the Tigers with only 30 seconds to go.
Barber back down the court. Could have been the dagger there. They're going, Barber shoots the long-range 3, touches nothing but net, out of bounds.
It's the wrong side of the net that you want to touch there.
Yeah.
Because now with 18 seconds left, pretty much puts the game to rest there, as Brinker will hold on to the ball. And no sense of urgency for the Pirates to defend this, as that will put the game to rest. And to an end here, as that one's up and good for 3 to end this game for sure.
And the Tigers close this one out with a 3-ball. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, comes the end of this MSTV Game of the Week. The Palmetto Tigers take it home 59-45 against the Pirates. And they're going to walk out of here with the W. And I mean, it was just a game of great defense on the Tiger side and really good offensive rebounding as well. And so through those turnovers, they were able to find a lot of buckets.
Yeah, absolutely. The Tigers looked dominant the whole game. So for them to end up this game up by 19 is pretty suiting to after what we just saw.
Yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you watching tonight. I have been Frederick Stewart, joined by Mr.
Isai Palacios, and thank you so much for watching here on MSTV. It was a pleasure to do this game tonight with you, Frederick.
Thank you so much for being here. And it was a pleasure being here with you. And first, before we go, we'd like to thank all the amazing students who helped bring you MSTV. But until next time, have a great night.